Hello to everyone. I am Professor Raja, working as Assistant Professor, ECE Department, SNS College of Technology, an autonomous institution, Coimbatore. In this YouTube video, I am going to discuss about 23 ECET 221 Microprocessors and Microcontroller subject for the topic RS232 controller. In my previous YouTube video, I discussed about what is meant by memory interfacing and how the input-output are connected with the 8085 microprocessor. This is the another kind of interface where it is mainly useful in a display of a computer display output. Now I am going to discuss this RS232 in detail. Serial communication is a type of RS32. It is a communication method that uses one or two transmission lines to send and receive data, and the data is continuously sent and received one bit at a time. That is, we can send the data one by one. Since it allows for connections with a few signal wires, one of its merit is its ability to hold down on wiring material and relaying equipment cost. Serial communication standards. These serial communication standards are available in variety of methods. The famous one is RS232C, RS422A, RS485, and EIA, Electronic Industry Association Communication Standards. Out of these communication standards, RS232C has been widely adopted in variety of applications, and it is even standard equipment on a computers and is often to connect modems and mouse. Sensors and actuators also contain these interfaces, many of which can be controlled via the serial communication. This is the comparison between RS232, RS422, RS485. The operating modes are RS32 operated in single-ended, RS422 operated in differential mode, and RS485 are operated in differential mode. The total number of devices connected by RS232 are one sender and one receiver, whereas in RS422 it is one sender with 10 receiver, and for us RS485 it is 32 sender side along with 32 receiver side. So depend upon the user specifications, the number of senders and the number of receivers may also vary. The cable length by RS232 is 15 meter. The cable length by RS422 is the 1200 meter, and the cable length by RS485 is the 1200 meter. The speed of data transmitted from sender to receiver via RS232 is 20 kilobits per second, whereas by RS422 we can transmit 10 megabits per second, and from using RS485 we have to transfer a data from sender to receiver via 10 Mbps. The number of wires connected by RS232 is minimum of 3 wires, and for RS422 is 4 wires, and RS485 is 2 wires. Next we can see the very important one, single-ended signaling. The RS232 is the simplest and most commonly used method of transmitting electrical and signal over wires. One wire carries a varying voltage that represents the signal, while the other wire is connected to reference voltage, usually a ground. Differential signaling. It is a method for electrically transmitting information using two complementary signals. The technique sends the same electrical signal as differential pair of signals, each in its own conductor. The pair of conductors can be wires in a twisted pair or ribbon cable or traces on a printed circuit board. Now we can see this in diagrammatic part. In general, RS232, the serial communication standard, is widely used and it is often equipped on computers as standards. It is also called EIA 232. The main purpose and timing of the signal lines and the connectors have been defined, that is D sub 25 pin or D sub 9 pin. Currently, the standard has been revised with the addition of signal lines and is formally called ANSI EIA 232-E. However, even now it is generally referred to as RS232C. Next we can see RS422A. This standard fixes problems in RS232 such as short transmission distance and a slow transmission speed. It is also called EIA 422A. The purpose and the timing of the signal lines are defined, but the connectors are not. Many compatible products primarily adopt D sub 25 pin and D sub 9 pin connectors. This is the example of how the RS232s look like. Now we can see RS485. This RS485 standard fixes the problem of a few connector devices in RS422A. It is also called EIA 485. That is, this RS485 is forward compatible standard with the RS422A. The purpose and timing of the signals are well defined, but the connectors are not. Many compatible products primarily adopt D sub 25 pin and a D sub 9 pin. So this figure shows how the RS232 9 pin male is look like. So from pin 1 to pin 9, how these are connected, that is shown in this the right hand side. This is the figure of RS232 in serial communication, and this is the 8255 parallel communication. RS232C, the connectors to use and the signal assignments have been defined and are standardized. This figure to the right describes a D sub 9 pin signal assignment. So this is the D sub 9 pin. So if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the remaining kilo is the 4. So 5 plus 4, 9. So here also 5 plus 4, 9. This is the male and this one is the female. So this is how the pins are connected in RS232. So as I told in previous slide, that is 1 to 9, DCD, RXD, DXD, DTR, GND, DSR, RTS, CTS, RI. These are given as the full expansion. So in this YouTube video, I discussed what is meant by serial communication and the various standards of serial communication. The great common example of serial communication is RS232. Now the pin connections are discussed. Next YouTube video, I will bring with a new innovative topic. Thank you for watching my video.